Jimmy, and this is Shannon, and we're so excited to fill you in on the upcoming Marriage Ministry Small Group Experience and Retreat. First of all, we want you to know just how passionate we are about helping people experience strong, committed, loving, and Christ-centered marriages.
We just celebrated our 22nd anniversary this August, and I think I can speak for both of us when I say we've learned a lot in just over 2 decades. But as great as 22 years experience has been, when we went through this ReEngage study, we both realized that there is just still so much we need to learn. I think it's so important that we keep growing in our relationship with each other and with Jesus Christ. And with that being said, we think this ReEngage study does just that. We believe this can benefit your marriage as much as it has ours.
Yeah, so, if you're newly married and you're still trying to figure out this new person that you're living with, right? Or if you're at a dead end and you think that there's no hope that things are going to get better, or if everything's going good and you just want things to be great, or you want to keep growing closer together, whatever stage you're in, this study is for you. So we're going to form small groups to work through the study called ReEngage. And each small group experience will give you a safe place to work on your relationship together. It's a time when couples can learn more about God's design for marriage and apply biblical principles for building healthy, Christ-centered relationships. This study can take you from dysfunctional to healthy, from isolated to intimate, or just simply good to great. And we're really excited about you joining us.
So each group will start in early November and meet weekly through the winter months, and we'll finish with a marriage retreat at the Grand National Marriott in Auburn, Alabama. Doesn't that sound like fun? Now here's a few details about this.
Now, the group meetings are required in order to attend this year's marriage retreat, okay? So this is a little bit different than how we've done our marriage retreats in the past. Each meeting is going to focus on a specific biblical principle, and then we're going to finish the final 4 chapters at this year's marriage retreat. Now, there is one major request when it comes to the group meetings. We're going to ask that you be committed to each group gathering. And the reason is because your group won't function well without you. And also, we want you committed to the meetings for your marriage. Like, we believe that your marriage is worth it. So these meetings are just that important. So unless you're sick, or unless you have work, we expect you to be at each group meeting. Okay, you're only going to get out of it what you're willing to put into it.
We made these meetings mandatory for our first group, and we had nearly perfect attendance for the entire semester. And I tell you what, because of that, it was the best group experience we've ever had, and we want that for you.
Absolutely. So let me tell you what you can expect in those small group sessions. Each marriage will be placed in a group with a host couple that's already completed the study. Okay, the host couples, they're trained and they're ready to help lead through this. Each meeting will also begin with a video instruction that's going to come from us, and we're excited to really kind of just share what we've learned through it, okay? And also each week, you'll have a little bit of homework to do, okay? And we want to encourage you to really read your material and have a discussion each week before attending your sessions. This was actually the best part of the experience for us. We learned so much in doing our weekly homework discussions. Okay, let me talk about the cost for a minute. The cost of the group meetings is $25 total for each couple. This gets you your materials, okay? And then each group host will have meetings at different times during the week. So, you know what? When you're going through the registration process, just let us know what night of the week works best for you, and we'll try to place you in that perfect spot.
The marriage retreat is scheduled for January 26th through 29th, 2021, and we're going to be heading to the Auburn Marriott Opelika Resort and Spa at Grand National. And here's why. We wanted to keep it closed so that people didn't feel like they had to stay overnight. But of course, we want you to stay and relax, get away for a bit, and just enjoy each other. But if you can't do that, or if you're not comfortable with that option just yet, you can feel free to meet us for the final 4 sessions at no cost. You can join our group meetings in the ballroom, and it's not that far of a drive. You can even catch up on the homework on the way.
Yeah, so for those that would like to attend, the cost is going to be $325 per couple, and this includes 2 nights stay. Food and the golf course and the spa, that's all on you. But if you would like to attend this year's marriage retreat, we just need you to register and pay a $199 non-refundable deposit by October 15th. And remember, since we're finishing up the studying material during that weekend, you're not going to be able to attend this year's marriage retreat without first being a part of a study group. So originally we were going to meet in large groups during this study, but since COVID, we've decided to offer smaller groups with no more than 10 to 12 people to really kind of limit the size of them, okay? So we're going to ask that you be mindful and careful of the host team's efforts for safety. Okay, this includes wearing masks and being seated properly, distanced from one another. Yeah, some groups will be able to offer childcare, but most will not be able to offer infant or toddler care. I'm sorry about that, but the current environment just doesn't allow us to safely offer childcare for those littlest ones. So here's what I'd say though. This study is worth finding childcare. It is. Asking a relative, even paying a babysitter that you know so that you can benefit from this study. It's worth it. Okay, and we also want you to know that we have a few Zoom options as well. So if you're not comfortable meeting in person, that's okay. We understand that, and we have host couples that are ready to lead a Zoom room with you. And when it comes to the marriage retreat, the Marriott is already working with us to make sure that our groups are properly and safely distanced from each other in the ballroom.
So if you want more info, check out our website and click on the link for marriage ministry.
Yeah, and I'm really excited about this new opportunity. I can't wait to see what God does through ReEngage. So listen, if you have more questions, man, email me at jimmy@TheRidgeColumbus.com. And if you're ready to register, just click on the registration link and let us know. We're going to be in touch with all the group possibilities, okay? And if you're interested in attending this year's marriage retreat and staying overnight, don't forget to use the PayPal link on our website and reserve your spot with a $199 non-refundable deposit, okay? And one more thing. We only have so many spots. Space, unfortunately, is limited for this study, so don't miss out.
Now, a few details about this. But those, nope. All right.
You had it, man.
You won't be a
Oh!